Yeah, I made $12,500 off of Instagram. No big deal. Here's how I did it. All right. So, first of all, Instagram is a platform, and Instagram pays you, but it's not enough to get paid $12,500. So, get that out of your mind. Anybody who says that they make money off Instagram, what they're actually showing you is that Instagram is a platform that can generate a lot of money for you if you know how to use it correctly. So, then by the end of this, I'll actually show you how to use it correctly to make money for yourself. So, the first thing is that you have to understand what Instagram is. Let me take you back a little bit. Instagram is your reality TV. You see, media 50 years ago was just transformed into different social media applications today. So then Facebook is your newsletter. Emails and blogs is the same thing as sending out mail, right? All you are doing is transforming what media used to be. Podcasts, guess what? That's the radio. And YouTube, that's your TV soap opera. Every week you tune in, you're gonna see what's next, you're gonna see what's happening, keeping up with your favorite characters, etc. But Instagram is your reality TV. That's your Kim Kardashian. That's your Love Island. That's your whatever. You can tell I don't watch a lot of TV. But that's what Instagram is. It's your reality TV. And so then if you're thinking about Instagram as a reality TV, then you have to keep people engaged in your process to show them what happens in a reality TV. Think about some of the things that would appear on Instagram. You're talking about, of course, you're going to show behind the scenes. Of course, you're going to show your struggles. Of course, you're going to show your wins. Of course, you're going to say client success. You're going to say how you earned. You're going to tell your backstory. You're going to tell your dreams, your aspirations, your goals. You're going to be goofy. You're going to be yourself. You're going to talk about things that make you unique because that's what reality TV is. No one else in the world can do your reality TV for you. That's what Instagram is. And once I figured that out, I poured my sweat and tears into Instagram and I showed everything. Everything became content. My life became content. I woke up, hey, boom, that's content. I go to the gym, boom, that's content. And so then guess what happened? People started to tune into the reality TV that is my life, which is a great thing because now you get to know me from your comfort of your couch. You get to know who I am. You get to know my values. You get to know what I stand for, my philosophies, how I see the world, how I see love, how I see relationships, how I see family, how I see travel, how I see money, how I see credit, banks, politics, so many different things. That's what Instagram has become. And so then that's the way I started creating content. I use my stories and my posts to do my reality TV set. Now, in my stories, here's where things get fun because stories allows you to put text, right? And this is how I used Instagram stories to actually make a lot of money. Stories allow you to do text. So I tell stories in my actual stories. I tell stories about how I earned this thing or how I found this heartbreak or how I was able to learn this lesson or about things I'm reading. And I tell my stories across multiple days sometimes or across multiple stories in one day, which is very cool. So then when people tune in, guess what? They become emotionally invested. And people have been doing that and following my stories for years, which is a very cool thing. Now, I don't take that for granted. I always want to deliver something of value in my stories. So that could be entertainment. That could be, of course, value in terms of information, making you laugh, making you cry, shock value. Anything that would make you think this is worthwhile watching for me, which is good, and that's what I'm going for. So then, if Instagram is my reality TV, then how do I actually make money from this? Well, how does anybody make money from reality TV? Well, here's actually how it works. One, your Instagram stories, that's where you actually put your products and you're selling. What are some of the products that you can make from Instagram that allow people to buy? If you have a physical product, that's great. You can sell t-shirts, you can sell hoodies, you can sell sweatpants, no problem. There's one person I like that they sell merch, they sell cologne, they sell t-shirts with funny phrases on them. You can do that too. That person is into motorbikes or stuff, and they do the same thing on their Instagram stories and on their Instagram post feed as well. For you, whatever product you decide to sell, you have to actually get people interested in your story and then they will buy. Your message and then they will buy. So then my message was always on Instagram about freedom. Freedom. So then I help people to get to freedom through real estate. That's what I do. And so then on my Instagram, every now and then I talk about credit, I give away free information, I make people laugh. Yes, yes, yes. And then every now and then I put on my Instagram, if you want to learn more, if you want to get into our free call, if you want to join our free Facebook group, click the link right here. And then a certain percentage of those people click. No problem. Then I get to help those people. I get to explain what it is that I do, how I make money. And if they want to take the next step with me, they can get the next step. Or if they want some more free information, they're not sure they want to take the next direction, no problem. We have free material for you as well. So then we send them the free information. I send them the free information using ManyChat. They have that group. They can enter. They can read all the free information. They can even learn from me without paying a thing. And then once they're ready and they want someone to walk them through it, that's where I come in. Because you must understand that even if I were to tell you everything, some people still want someone to hold their hand across the finish line and hold them accountable and tell them it's going to be okay. And then also a place to ask questions. That's very important, because even if I were to tell you everything, you might still have questions or clarifications about things, which is what people pay for. So then last year, we put together a program called Cashflow Hero. Great program, and it's where we help people to get into real estate using rental arbitrage from anywhere in America. And we show them how to get money from the bank, launch their Airbnb or VRBO or Booking.com or any type of property, just a rental property, scale it so they can have multiple properties, and then automate the entire thing. We have a few success stories by now. We have about 10 students, which has been great. And honestly, that has been one of the most life-changing things for me, is that I get to help people do things and help them change their lives. We have a few students now making thousands of dollars, and that's life-changing money to a lot of people. We have one student in particular that's making as much as some people's full-time income. That's amazing from their first deal. That makes me feel really, really good, right? So then I love seeing examples like that. And so then using Instagram, to get back to the original point of the story, Instagram was able to show people, this is the behind the scenes, this is what I do, this is how I got here. And then they all came along this journey. Some people just want to follow the journey and they will never buy. And that's okay, because the journey is also a part of the story, and it also builds the community, because they might tell 5 other people, and then one of those 5 people might come in and be a customer and want to learn more from me because they were introduced by somebody else. That's the idea. So then when your Instagram is set up this way and you get to be a part of people's lives through your reality TV, it's pretty much a wonderful feeling. And it's something that I think that everybody should be setting up. I will talk about YouTube in another video, because YouTube is an entirely different beast by itself. Instagram is quick, but YouTube is for sure. And the longevity on YouTube is unbeatable, which is why you're watching this on YouTube right now. All right. If you have more questions, let me know down in the comments. Don't forget that if you're not subscribed already, you probably should if you got to this point in the video, right? Lastly, keep watching. There's a video right here I think you should watch. Click it right now.